Alright guys, so today is something different. Zedsley's got a car cover on it. We're doing something not for me, but for my mum. And both my parents are hiding over in the corner. We brought my mum, well should I say my mum brought herself a 2010 FG Ford Falcon. Beast of a machine. It's typical Ford's got a lot of wear and tear. So today we're gonna be doing a few things. New brakes, rotors, calipers, got some actual drift wheels are going on it. We need to do an oil change service. We've got a little bit of things to do. We're gonna take some of the interior out of the back. It's gonna be good. Keen to see how my mum goes. It is an auto, which is a bit, how you going, but that's okay. She'll, I'm giving her, this is probably the first time she's hearing it as well. She has until next year, this time, and we're gonna be doing a manual swap. We're putting a T5 in it. That's the goal, that's the plan. She's not happy, is what it is. They got a little excited. It's already up in jack stands. They didn't do an intro, they're new to this. That's all right, they'll learn. So let's get onto the brakes. Let's do it. Alright, well while my mum takes another half an hour to undo the front brake caliper, I want to jump into doing the rear seats, door cards and stripping the boot up. So that's the plan. This might be a very long episode for just brake calipers at this moment, but she's got this. 2 parts to change brakes. This is what 10 minutes looked like and we're still going on the same brake. Alright guys, the back is completely done, all out, parcel shelf, seat belts, everything is out. Again, boot is all completely done. Not sure that lighting is looking. Yeah, my mum didn't want the interior out, but like we said, weight is everything, especially when it comes to the big girl of the FG Falcon. So yep, that's it. We are trying to get some new wheel studs, lug nuts to fit my old D-speeds from my draft car onto the front of the Falcon. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I am going to go in, rip out the airbags from the passenger side, steering wheel airbag. Still got to work out if it actually has curtain airbags, not too sure, pretty sure they do. Yeah, ticking along pretty well, pretty happy with it. Alright, we are a few more hours down, literally. It's taken a bit longer than we kind of thought. Probably would have seen, I did take the driver's side airbag out, well I disconnected it. Passenger is out. I'm leaving the glove box out so a little bit more room. No curtain airbags, I'll double check that. My dad is in the progress of chucking in some lowering springs in the rear to get the center of gravity down. They are King springs. They actually came out of his FG, so factory. These are double SLs, I'm pretty sure, or triple SLs. And then actually show you my dad's Falcon. They're like triple SLs but big meaty tyres on there. So yes, we are getting there. That side's almost done. Still got to do the driver's side. Bad camera for lighting, but yes, we're looking good. Car's getting there. Replaced door handle, not sure if I showed you that. Replaced door handle. Yes, it is ticking along. Got a lot of stuff done today. Yeah, my mum's just gone out to get some different style lug nuts so we can fit the D speeds on there. Yeah, we're doing good. I'll update you guys when we have some more to update on, but that's basically it for now. Alright, back day 2 working on the Falcon. Mum and Dad did a pretty good job of everything they needed to. They've got the D speeds on the front, looking killer. Those brakes are looking good. They put the lowering springs in the rear. They had to take the rear bumper off. As you can see, while it's still loose, rear bumper's off. So get rid of the tow bar, get rid of the weight. You can now see all the bit of crash damage, but drift car. Today's plan, and to drop the rear K-frame, get the diff out and weld the bish. That's right, got to weld the diff. Weren't going to, but the other day I did a burnout in the driveway and we thought the LSD worked, then I did another burnout and it didn't. So it's very inconsistent. Obviously, being a drift car, we want full consistency in the rear wheels locking up together. So we're going to weld it. Going to set you guys up on the tripod, put a nice time lapse in. Let's get to work. Alright, that was way bigger job than I thought, and yeah, it's out. Took about an hour and a half. Yeah, it's way more worse than doing a 350Z. So we're gonna rip the diff out, start cleaning it up, and let's get to welding. Let's do it. Getting keen. I'm tired, I'm exhausted, but we're gonna get it done. Alright, so diff is all dried up now. We left overnight. She's looking pretty killer in there. I'm very happy with how it's actually turned out. I'm going to take the light off so we won't blind us. So yeah, going to set up my welding now. Shed's a bit of a mess. Probably seeing got bikes, got tyres, got lights. We've got everything at the moment. Turn off. Thank you. Yeah, so diff weld, when that's welded, back in a K-frame, when that's back bolting, bang! In the back of the Falcon. That's what we're about. That's what we're after. We're getting there slowly. Taking longer than I thought. The 350 is way easy to work on. Dirty Falcons, not fun. Let's get to welding. Alright, what I was just saying, I just prepped some squares and they just sit, as you can tell, but they do sit inside that little opening there. So I've got the two there, the MIG's ready, just going to do some test runs on a bit of scrap. And let's start getting this bad girl welded up for some number 11s on the street, no single beggars. Let's do it. Alright, did some quick test runs, and doing the test runs the diff actually already caught fire. Good start. So I'm going to try and probably get some more contact cleaner in there, try and get it a little bit cleaner as, yeah, it caught fire. That's alright. Let's just send it. It's a Falcon the diff anyway, no biggie. Alright, done. A little bit embarrassed, but you know what, first time welding a diff. I haven't really done much in the way of fabrication stuff, so you know what, it's welded, it's locked, it's going nowhere. Laugh at it, I don't care, I'm learning, that's what it's all about. So, gonna let the bad girl cool down, I'll pack up my welder. While it's cooling down, after I pack that up, I'm gonna start prepping this, ready to go back in. Clean it all up a bit, clean those axles. Yeah, we are getting there, peoples. Oh, didn't notice that before. Yep, first diff done. Am I happy with it? I'd say like 6 out of 10, I want to say. I think I know it's going to last. Doesn't look pretty. Shouldn't care about the looks because you don't see it, but yep. That's that. Let's pack up the welder. Right, hour and a half later, we finally have the diff bolted back up to the K-frame, axles in. Absolute mission getting those axles in. Love Fords, I think they're mint, make cool cars. But to work on them for some reason, an absolute prick of a thing. Give me a Nissan any day. Give me a Nissan hands down. Yeah, slide the K-frame under, feed the 2 handbrake lines in, jack the thing up, get it bolted in. The time's like, what's the time? 5:34 in the Arvo. Let's say 7 o'clock, the car will be back on the ground. Maybe. Let's get to it. Right, there we go, 7:30. Half an hour over the time that I thought it would be done. She's warming up, she's idling, gonna go take for a quick little rip. Yeah, quickly check the rear wheel nuts, make sure they're tight, and welded diff is done. The Falcon is ready to go drifting. Yep, very keen. 2 big days. Tomorrow I'm gonna try and clean up a few more little things around the car. That's pretty much it. So yeah, catch you guys next update.